The legends surrounding Oakshade Dorm have always been unsettling. Whispers of strange noises, shadowy figures in the halls, and students waking up with vivid, unexplainable nightmares. But nothing prepared us for the night we uncovered the chilling truth about the Dream Hunter and his strange demise at the hands of a deadly, cursed creature, the Jumping Frog. The dorm's dark reputation. Oakshade Dorm was an old, ivy-covered building on the edge of campus, originally built as a boarding house in the 1800s. Over the decades, it became infamous for its ghost stories. Some residents claimed to hear disembodied footsteps at night, while others reported waking up to see a shadowy figure standing at the foot of their beds. The most persistent tale, however, was of the Dream Hunter, a sinister entity said to invade students' dreams, feeding on their fear and despair. According to the legend, those who fell victim to the Dream Hunter would awaken screaming, only to find claw marks on their arms or legs. The night it began. It started like any other night. My friends, Leah, Mark, and I were hanging out in my dorm room, exchanging ghost stories to pass the time. The power flickered ominously as the wind howled outside, setting the perfect spooky mood. "I dare you to visit room 237, Mark said, a mischievous grin spreading across his face. Room 237 was notorious, rumored to be where the Dream Hunter had been killed years ago. Leah and I hesitated, but Mark was already grabbing a flashlight. The legend of the Dream Hunter. As we made our way to room 237, Leah recounted the full story of the Dream Hunter. "He wasn't a ghost originally," she explained. "He was a paranormal investigator who stayed here decades ago to study the dorm's hauntings. He claimed he could enter people's dreams to communicate with spirits trapped in their subconscious." "But something went wrong," Mark added, his voice low. "One night, he was found dead in this room. The official cause was a freak accident. His neck was broken, but some say he was killed by a vengeful spirit, or something worse." Inside room 237. The room was cold and unsettling, despite being unoccupied for years. Dust covered the furniture, and the faint scent of mildew lingered in the air. On the wall was a faded painting of a serene countryside, but the longer we stared, the more distorted it appeared. Trees seemed to twist unnaturally, and shadows crept where there should have been light. We set up our gear, an EMF detector, a spirit box, and a notebook to document anything strange. "Is anyone here with us?" Leah asked. The spirit box crackled to life. Through the static, a voice whispered, "Dream Hunter." The Jumping Frog. Suddenly, Mark screamed. We turned to see him pointing at the floor, where a small green frog sat. Its glassy eyes seemed to reflect something far darker than its tiny frame suggested. "It's just a frog," Leah said, but her voice wavered. Before anyone could react, the frog leapt toward Mark. He stumbled backward, crashing into the desk.